Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Sunday Night League. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Sunday Night. We are here at Suzuka for round number 12 of the championship. It has been a long championship, 12 rounds, but this is the finale. And don't we have a cracker for you tonight? So we're currently looking at the championship leader, Rob on drums. Now, he is leading the championship currently with, just bear with me, 208 points. In second place is Digital Blasphemy with 196 points, so 12 points between first and second. And the way that the points are worked out in this championship does mean that Digital Blasphemy has a very realistic chance of catching Rob on drums and taking the championship in this final round. Now, to do that, he will have to get pole position, which he'll get 5 points for. He'll get 4 points if he comes second, and 3 points if he comes third in the session. But also winning gives you 25 points, and fastest lap gives you a point. So he will be going all out for victory today to try and win the championship as well as the race tonight. But obviously, Rob on drums, leader of the championship, will be doing his best to stop him. There is also some fast drivers out here tonight. So we have got Salek, winner at Le Mans last time out. First time winner last time. He's had some very good results, some fastest laps as well. We've got Oish Oish, who has, just to confuse everybody, he's using a blue car this week instead of the red one that he showed last week for his debut. Finished 4th last week. We've also got GT Racer, currently 3rd in the championship. He's safe in 3rd. Unfortunately, not quite close enough to win the championship, so 3rd place is his. Although, good result here, he could get 2nd from Digital Blasphemy. We've got OK Ranger, who's in a different car this week. Okay. That is not his standard SNL car, so we'll just give him a little reminder of that. And Mika is back in the Pride car for this round, so just remember. Oh, I'm shouting at him there. There we go. Just a reminder. So let's just check the time. We've got 1 minute to qualify. We'll just get OKC Ranger just to change his car, so we'll wait for him to sort that out. Thank you very much, everybody that is watching. Let me just open up the comments again. Good evening, Mika. Should be concentrating on the racing. Also, if I press F12, there it is. There is Mika's helmet. Lovely helmet there. That's been an update for her. Apologies, the name of the driver has escaped me. It's quite last minute. I didn't think I would be able to do this evening, but I am here for you, lovely viewers. So just let OKC Ranger get his car ready. I am doing very good, thank you, Jim. Good to see that you're watching. Hopefully all is well with you. Sunning yourself maybe at the caravan tonight. Oh, a little mistake there from Digital Blasphemy. Now, obviously Suzuka, one of the old style tracks, lots of gravel on the outside to catch any drivers carrying out too much speed. And in these Porsches, it is very tricky. Now, where's everybody gone? Let me just chase up some drivers. Where have we gone? And just let them know. There he's back. So we'll type ready for them all. just to make sure we are all good. OKC Ranger is back here, so we will start the qualifying session. So qualifying is 10 minutes long. The top 3 in the qualifying session will then be put to the back, so pole position will go into last place, second place will go penultimately, and then third place will go third to the back as well. So they get points, as I have said, 5 points for the pole, 4 points for second, and 3 points for third. Let's just see if everybody's ready. Hopefully everybody is. Lots of writing going on. Mika, yeah, yes, from Rob on drums. Let's have a clean race. Yep, yes. GT Racer is there saying hopefully yes as well. So let's say good luck to everybody, and let's start this qualifying session. The final session of the season, the first season of the Porsche Cup here at SNL. Qualifying for the Sunday Night League Porsche Cup, and going straight out on track, it's GT Racer. So straight out on track, out there is our South African driver. He drives for McLaren in the Formula X that starts at 8:30 this evening. Commentary will be provided tomorrow evening. Unfortunately, we're unable to bring you live coverage of the session due to some issues basically with the game. It doesn't allow snooze to see everybody, so unfortunately we have to provide it tomorrow evening. So something to look forward to on a Monday. That's why we race on a Sunday, to distract us from the Monday blues. So, as we say, Rob on drums, leader of the championship, currently second out on track. He's behind GT Racer. Got a few drivers together, so we've got Mika on her own, and then we've got Salek. Oh, he's just having to be careful. I think, yes, OKC Ranger let him pass there, so OKC Ranger now in the correct car. It's great to see, with his Bellevue Aces on the side. And Digital Blasphemy just keeping it cool at the back. In 6th on the road, and Salek is there as well. He likes a nice bit of space actually in qualifying, I've noticed. Nice bit of space at the back, just travelling through the S's now. So if we go, we've got Rob on drums in second. GT Racer is coming into the final chicane to the Cassius Triangle and starting his first qualifying lap. Here we go, going down the start-finish straight. So this is going to be a very tricky corner. How much speed can he carry into turn 1? Down a gear, count 2 gears, 100 miles an hour. Oh, back end is sliding. Nicely controlled though into second, into the S's. Now the S's, it's all about momentum through the S's. Keeping that speed high. Trying, if you can left foot brake through here, as everybody does now. I remember back in the day when it was a big thing to left foot brake through here. And lovely momentum carrying by GT Racer. Very good in qualifying. He's had some pole positions this season. I think he's had 3 pole positions this season so far. Rob on drums has had pole positions as well. He's really kicked it up a gear. I think now that he is close to this championship as well, every point is vital. As I say, 12 points ahead of Digital Blasphemy. Now Digital Blasphemy has to go for it in this race. He really needs every single point he can get. Now traditionally Digital Blasphemy goes for the no stop, but that means he doesn't tend to get the fastest lap in the race. Will he have to go all out to get it. Now, here we go, going through the spoon curve. This is a tricky corner again. You want to put the power on more earlier than actually is feasible in the car. And it's all about being patient through there. Now, the infamous 130R, which in these cars is still a fabulous corner, lifts through there, down a gear, into the last chicane, attacking the curbs, into the final corner. What is this going to be for GT Racer? It's around 201. It's a quick lap. It's going to be a 202. Rob on drums is quicker. 201.7. What about Oish? Oish? What is he doing? He's not going shallow. He's carrying the momentum for his next lap. He's a second down. Mika carrying. She's had a mistake on her lap. So we've now got Digital Blasphemy carrying the speed out of the final chicane, and a very late decision to go into the pits. Interesting, very late. Obviously he must have felt that he was going slowly, and the same OKC Ranger going slowly. So Salek is up in currently 7th, last place, because he hasn't completed a lap as of yet, but he's 1.5 seconds up on Rob on drums. This is an immense lap from Salek, coming to the championship late this season, but has immediately shown the pace in this car. Season 2 of the Porsche Cup is looking likely to go ahead. We want 10 drivers in the championship. 1.7, absolutely smashed it, nearly sub 2 minutes. 2 minutes .031 for Salek. Absolutely blistering time. So let's have a look. Rob on drums is currently 2nd. 3rd place is GT Racer. Oish Oish in 4th. And then the rest have not done representative times as of yet. So Salek really has smashed the opposition. Let's have a look. GT Racer coming through. Timing beam is there. He's 7/10 down on his lap. Rob on drums is 6/10 down on his lap. This track is notorious for tyre wear, so they really have to be careful on how much. Oish Oish looks like he's come slowly out of spoon. So Mika, let's have a look. She's 5 seconds up on her time. She's currently 7 seconds behind Oish Oish though, so it's not looking great for Mika at the moment. This is about getting the laps in. Maybe. Is there enough time maybe to dive into the pits? There is. She wants to put some fresh tyres. She doesn't. She doesn't dive into the pits. She's keeping the momentum up. So 204.8 from Mika. What is Digital Blasphemy is on an outlap, and so is OKC Ranger. So Salek, let's have a look. He's going quite slow actually. He's only just coming into spoon. So he must have made a mistake on this lap, or he's backed out really from this lap. So let's have a look at Rob on drums coming through the S's. He's got a car in front of him. I believe that's GT Racer, who's spun. GT Racer actually has spun coming out of turn 1. So GT Racer is not the car in front of Rob on drums. Let's just have a look. Who is it? I do not know. Is it Mika? Yes, it's Mika. So Mika, who's currently 5th, she's just ahead of Rob on drums. Now Rob on drums, there is a timer. It's an outlap at the moment. So Salek, pole position for Salek. Absolutely smashed it on the second lap there. 2 minutes 0.031. Then we've got Rob on drums currently 2nd, 2 minutes 01.798. GT Racer less than 4 tenths behind. He's just doing an outlap as well. He's on super soft tyres for this last attempt at qualifying. I'll have one last attempt. Oish oish. Oh, look at those fronts. This track, it's not going to be easy for these drivers. Now, we've seen the no-stop strategy working for everybody. recently, or quite a few drivers should we say, although the one stop did work last time out. Mika has gone quicker with a 2 minutes 4.57. She's still in 5th, 1.8 seconds behind Oish Oish. Digital Blasphemy then. Here is Digital. This is their first flying out lap. This will be representative of where they are, so long as they haven't made mistakes, which looks like they haven't, so this is going to be a good lap. Looks very good, in fact. Is it pole? It's pole position by 0.4 of a second. A 159.640. A 149.640, just under 0.4 of a second quicker than Salek. That's exactly what he needed. Let's have a look at OKC Ranger. OKC Ranger has made a mistake on this lap, so it's going to be all or nothing then, going into their final lap of this season. So, Digital Blasphemy, pole position, exactly where it needs to be. Nice 5 points. Second place is Salek. Just under 0.4 of a second. Then we have a big gap to Rob on drums, who is stuck behind Mika now. This is not what they need. This is not ideal. This is the last chance Rob on drums has at pole position. And coming through Spoon, I think he's backed off. No, Mika's let him pass, actually. Mika has let Rob on drums pass, so let's see what Rob on drums can do. So currently in 3rd place, that means 3 points. It means the gap between 1st and 2nd will drop to 10 points as it stands. And no. Let's have a look then at GT Racer. What is GT Racer doing? Can they steal the 3 points from Rob on drums? But Rob on drums would then start on pole position for the race. And look at that, 0.4 up is GT Racer. The gap is less than that to Rob on drums. This could be 3rd place. This could be very crucial to the championship. So, GT Racer, Oish Oish and OKC Ranger go into the pits. That's them over for the session. GT Racer, can they get 3rd place? Keeping it nice and tight. They go, no! They've lost time in the last sector. Rob on drums is safely in 3rd place. I think, there we go, Digital Blasphemy, pole position. Salek. Let's see, Salek can beat the time. No, I don't think they can. 10 seconds from here to the end of the line. Looks a bit much. No, not quite. So Rob on drums is 3rd. GT Racer 4th. Oish Oish is 5th. 6th place for Mika. And 7th, unfortunately, for OKC Ranger. And that is the end of our session. So, well done, Digital Blasphemy. Pole position, 5 points for them. Closes the gap to their championship rival, Rob on drums, by 2 points as it stands. Now obviously this is all depending on drop scores, so as I say, Digital Blasphemy's best chance is to win this race with fastest lap as well. If they can get all 31 points on offer and Rob on drums comes about 4th or 5th, then the championship will become Digital Blasphemy. Basically, Rob on drums has to get a podium finish. That is the aim for them. Podium finish for Rob on drums. The championship is theirs. So just waiting now for the timers to tick down. Then there will be a dummy grid, and then it will be the race. Now, I was told the replay button, and I have forgotten it. So hopefully... We've got Steve Martin in the comments going, Yahoo! Oh, Yo-hoo! Yo-hoo! Steve Martin, I enjoy your films. They're really good. So there is our grid. This is the dummy start, so everybody will be asked to leave, and then the grid will be reordered. And you just remember please. So they can do a practice start. They're allowed to do them. Some of them are already exiting. So there's their practice starts are on. Digital Blasphemy. He's backed off. Go on. Off we go. He's going very wide there. Exit please. And he's hit the barrier. Is it allowing them to exit? Come on, Digital. There we go. Fantastic. There we have it. So, Digital Blasphemy has done that for us. So, let's change our race. So, it's a practice with a race. We are at Suzuka. It's 12 laps. The weather is fine. And it's quarter to 4 in the afternoon. So change event settings. Enter please. So we will then set the grid. And hopefully OKC Ranger will enter. Oh, have we lost somebody? Blasphemy has left the room. We will wait for Digital Blasphemy. He's back. So let's hope. Just wait for OKC Ranger to enter this race. This is one of the things that happens with this game is we get issues. It's been happening more and more frequently in recent times. Just checking Discord to see if anything's been written, if Digital is there or not. Hopefully they are. Have a check, Digital. There we go. Let's change the grid order then. So pole position, as it stands now, is GT Racer. They will start on pole. In second place is Oishoish. In third is Mika, who's already there. Fourth is OKC Ranger. Then Rob on drums, Sarlek, and Digital Blasphemy. Okay, fantastic. So let's see if everybody is ready. Let's bring the chat back on. There we go. Everybody's ready. Yeah. Brilliant. Okay. Good luck, everybody. This is the final race of the season. And it starts in less than a second. This is the Sunday Night League Porsche Cup Round 12 at Suzuka. A championship battle has been taking place all season, and there's no better place to decide the championship than here in Japan. So pole position, GT Racer sat there ready to go. Revs are rising, and it's go! Great start by Oishoish. In fact, Oishoish has a better start off the grid and takes the lead before they take turn one. Mika, who's known for her amazing starts, has a little look at GT Racer and is still there, but is third place as it stands, but is under attack by Rob on drums. Rob on drums is attacking OCHC Ranger, who is being swallowed up by Sarlek as well. Digital Blasphemy stays in 7th, just a spectator right now, watching what's happening in front. Rob on drums all over the back of Mika, already going through the S's, looking at possibly a move into Degner 1. This would be brave. Stays behind though. Degner 1 into Degner 2. Great corners, but looking ahead, Oish has got his hands full of GT Racer going into the hairpin for the first time. A little wobble on the brakes by Oish. Great exit though. Second place, GT Racer. Mika third. Rob on drums fourth. Sarlek fifth. Sixth is Digital Blasphemy. And not having a great race of it today is OKC Ranger. So not having the best of times at Suzuka. So Oish leading by less than a second to GT Racer, but having a good exit out to Spoon. But Oish is under pressure from GT Racer. Then we have this battle here. So third place Mika, and fourth is Digital Blasphemy. And I've lost my phone, so the comments have dropped to the floor. Whoa! And I think that was Digital Blasphemy running very wide in 130R. Pushing hard. He knows the championship is on the line, using the super soft tyres as well. Let's have a quick look at the tyres then. Tyre situation: super softs for Oish, super softs for GT Racer, softs for Mika, softs for Rob on drums, softs for Sarlek, supers for Digital, and supers for Ranger at the back. So Oish leading the race. Had a great start off the grid and got the jump on GT Racer. Fantastic so far from the new driver who joined us the first time, last time out at Le Mans at Circuit de la Sarthe. Let's have... Oh no! Oh no! Let's have a look at the replay, and it's not showing us anything there. So we'll go back to that. So Rob on drums, disaster. That's not what he wanted. Digital Blasphemy, fourth place, sees his championship rival make a huge error that also collected Sarlek. Sarlek will be looking at that thinking, what on earth happened there? Tried to get the replay. It did kind of work, but it brought us all the way back to the start, so maybe I pressed the wrong button to get to the start replay. So Oish leading the race. Going into 130R, nice clear gap between them and GT Racer in second. So GT Racer there in second place. Mika doing an excellent job. Her Pride car is in third, 2 seconds ahead of Sarlek, keeping pace. Have a look, 2:04. So the fastest lap by Oish was a 2:01.5. Sarlek is in fourth. Look at this, fifth place. So Rob on drums is back ahead of Digital Blasphemy, but Digital Blasphemy going for a dive up turn 1 doesn't quite do it. So something must have happened, possibly into the Casino Triangle, the final chicane between these drivers. I won't go back because this is intense between the two championship rivals. And if we look at the fuel levels, they are pretty much the same. Well, this is interesting. Yes, you can see the time of 2:08 for Digital Blasphemy. Beautiful shot there of the big wheel behind the drivers. Going to Degner 1, Degner 2. The hairpin will be a great place for them to have a go. Just have a quick look. Mika is all over the back now of Sarlek. Sarlek must have overtaken Mika. Okay, so Mika, and look at this at the front as well. Oish is under pressure from GT Racer. Oh, Oish just sliding the back end. Let's have a look at the tyres. Suffering for... Oh no! What on earth has happened to GT Racer there? Pressing the wrong buttons. Still getting used to this. Third time commentating for you live. So GT Racer at second place. Third place Sarlek then catching GT Racer after the mistake we saw GT Racer. He was pushing for the lead. He's now 4 seconds behind. Then we've got a great shot there of all the drivers. Digital Blasphemy is ahead of Rob on Drums. Now, what does Rob on Drums do? I suppose all he needs to do is just shadow his championship rival. Just keeping 1 place behind, that helps. Don't make a mistake. Maybe Digital will make a mistake. The pressure is on Digital to win the race and close the gap. All Rob has to do is keep shadowing him. Staying in 6th, a little bit deep there into the S's. It's tricky corners in these cars. Doing fantastically well through these corners. Let's have a look at the front. So Oish drifting it through Degner 1. Drifting it through Degner 2. There we go. It's not going to do his tyres any good, as you can see. Those fronts are looking very warm. We've got GT Racer, though, under pressure from Oish. Under pressure from Sarlek. Sarlek all over the back. In fact, giving them a little push out the hairpin. Has Sarlek got the overspeed coming down through 200R? And it'd be a brave move into Spoon. No, can't do it. Yellow flag. Oish is backwards. Oish is backwards. Okay, so Oish is backwards. Can we get the replay? No. Oh, it's going. Let's get out of that. It takes us all the way back to the beginning. Oh no, I pressed the wrong button there. There we go. Back in the race. There we are. Apologies for that, viewer. Digital Blasphemy is in 3rd now. Mika is all under pressure from Rob on Drums. So, for some reason, my replays take us all the way back to the beginning of the race. I'm obviously pressing the wrong button. GT Racer leads from Sarlek. Sarlek has an opportunity then at the race victory. Digital Blasphemy 3rd though. Let's have a look at the fuel. Digital Blasphemy has more fuel. Is Digital Blasphemy trying to get this one stopper? Sarlek all over the back of GT Racer. All over the back of them. It's the S's. Into Degner 1 is coming. The right-handers, double right-handers. Degner 1, Degner 2. Brave moves happen here. No. Sensible from Sarlek. Let's see if we can get on board with Sarlek right now. So on board with Sarlek. Here they are. Coming into the hairpin. GT Racer. Hugging the curb. Oh, a poor exit. Poor exit and Sarlek. And that's not what we want to see from OKC Ranger. Out of the race. And has left the room. So Sarlek is leading. It will be a 5-second penalty to OKC Ranger for chatting in chat, but they've left the race as well. So we will see. So something must have happened between him and Oish. We weren't looking at that battle. Digital Blasphemy 3rd place, less than 4 seconds behind Sarlek. Sarlek has less fuel. Tyres are in better condition, but they are the softs, and isn't far off the fastest lap of the race so far. And that was battling. So now he's got free air. Can he get ahead? So we've got Digital Blasphemy 3rd. Oh, and we've lost. Rob on Drums has had an issue on this lap. Look at the lap time. They've lost 14 seconds here. Rob on Drums. Oish in the pits. Those tyres are dead. They're absolutely cooked. Now, well, we've got Mika. She's got... So Rob on Drums gets past. Rob on Drums gets past. So 4th place. Maybe a bit of a sigh of relief from Rob on Drums. Half a tank of fuel on lap 6. It's tricky to do the one stop. Everybody was saying the one stop here, you have to look after those tyres. Are they doing enough? Oops. From Steve Martin. I don't know who Steve Martin is. Steve, are you in this race, or were you in this race? So we've got Salek leading. GT Racer. 2nd place, but look, Digital Blasphemy. All over the back of GT Racer. So Digital Blasphemy, they're in 3rd. Has to win this race to get any chance really at the championship. Is currently in 3rd. With Rob on the drums in 4th, and we said Rob really needs to just be on the podium to keep this championship alive. However, 4th place, as well as the points that they got for qualifying, will be enough to seal the championship, I believe. Will be enough. So, and GT Racer is in the pits. GT Racer is in the pits. Wolfbane saying it's interesting to see GT Racer didn't change the brake bias to preserve the fronts. No, those front tyres, as you can see, are worn out. And in comes Rob on Drums. So Rob on Drums is going, you know what, let's not risk that strategy. The fronts are looking okay there. The fronts are looking okay. Mika then is in 3rd. Fronts are looking pretty good, the rears are looking good. Brake bias must be fairly well adjusted to keep the balance of the car. So Salek just pulling away there. Look, fastest lap on the last lap, 2 minutes, .945. He's got nobody in front of him. He's able to drive his own race now. And he's pulling away from Digital Blasphemy, although Digital Blasphemy has more fuel. Can Digital Blasphemy get to the end of this race? Not stopping. It's got to be tight, I think. I'm not too sure. I'm not too confident Digital Blasphemy can do it, but if they can, then they will have a comfortable lead. Although they'll be losing about 2 seconds a lap to Salek. And Salek comes in, because Salek needs to pit. Those tyres are too far gone now to get to the end of this race, I would say, but the fuel is definitely too low. Just under a quarter of a tank. Let's see if they stay out this lap, going into the final chicane. And they dive in. So 7 laps in. Going to use the supers for 5 laps at the end of this race. And Digital is in. Now, Digital has more fuel, look, 17 to 32. Let's see then, let's stay with this lead battle. This is the pit stop battle. Digital has less fuel. He will be in the pits for a shorter amount of time. Then Salek. Salek will be on the super soft tyres we expect. Remember, these championship you have to run a different set of tyres to the ones you come on. So Salek is out, and look, Digital Blasphemy is right behind. They're in 2nd place. Good tactics. So dropping the time was about 5.5 seconds. It's now just over 2.3 seconds between Salek and Digital. And GT Racer 3rd place still. And we've lost another driver. We've lost Oish Oish. So we've only got 5 drivers left in this race. Rob on drums is in 4th and looking fairly comfortable. I mean, it's about 10-second gap to Mika, who's in 5th. So there we go. This could be the championship decided then. Rob on drums, despite a couple of errors that we've seen. We saw one through the S's earlier in the race, and then there must have been one off camera as well. no! Off again on the S's. It sucks you out, does those S's. You run wide and it just keeps taking you wider and wider, and there's nothing you can do about it through there. So GT Racer looking comfortable then in second place. The lead battle, Salik's just pulling away again from Digital Blasphemy. Those super soft tyres, obviously more grip early on. He can take these to the end of the race. We have got 4 laps left after this one, which we're near the end of, through 130. Salik leads the race. Second is Digital Blasphemy. Just coming out of 130R, you could see in the background with GT Racer coming into the chicane. Nice easy race. Third place in the championship is guaranteed for GT Racer now. Fourth place, as it stands, is enough for Rob on drums. Rob on drums can take the championship with this 4th place. Incredibly consistent throughout the season. He's had a victory at the Nürburgring, but has always been there or thereabouts on the podium as well. Qualifying has been very strong from Rob on drums as well. It's the way the championship works, so you don't necessarily have to win the races to get good points. It is a tactical battle, is this Porsche Cup. Sarlek has come into this championship though, and he's been on pace really from the get-go. Didn't win at Monza, won at Circuit de la Sarthe, and is, well, leading this race and pulling away from Digital Blasphemy. Now, Digital Blasphemy was the form man in this championship. He had a number of wins mid-season, about 5 or 6 wins middle of the season, looked unstoppable. And then Sarlek's come along and has taken that thunder. What Digital Blasphemy will be thinking? Maybe the one-stopper. Well, he did do the one-stopper here. I was going to say the non-stopper isn't the way to go, but he did stop here. He had to stop. Couldn't keep the car going all that time, but he was able to save fuel and close up a little bit in the pit stops. But Sarlek is pulling away now through 130 into the chicane. It's good battle here for the championship between Digital Blasphemy. It's just on a 2 minutes 0.8, but look, Sarlek a 1:59.851. That would have been enough for pole position, I think, in the qualifying session. So mid-race he's doing qualifying laps. Great result for him. Digital Blasphemy there in second place. GT Racer is in third. Fourth is Rob, just on his own really. 22 seconds behind GT Racer and 13 seconds ahead of Mika. So just cruising now to the championship win. If only all championships could be won in this fashion. Just nice, easy, bring it home kind of race. We've got Mika in 5th as well. I mean, it does help there's only 5 cars on the circuit, so that means pressure's kind of off. Obviously if there were more drivers here, and that's what we'd like to see for season 2. We'd like to see a lot more drivers in this championship, make it a lot more tense for those that are fighting for the championship and those that are getting pole positions. If they start down in 14th rather than starting 7th, it really makes a difference, especially these short races. Only about 20-25 minutes per race. This is one of the longer races. So Sarlek again, he's looking for a fast lap. He's 4 thousandths of a second quicker as he comes to the end of his 10th lap through the chicane. Can he go quicker? Will he be going quicker? Let's see if he holds it to the right. He's definitely going for it. He definitely is. Holds it right. No! Just over a 10th slower. Digital Blasphemy is setting personal bests, but it's just not on the same level. It's losing about 0.8 of a second per lap. And then we've got GT Racer, who is being caught by Rob on drums, but that gap is 21 seconds right now. So it would require a mistake from GT Racer. We've got Rob on drums there. 4th place. Enough for the championship as it stands. And sets a time of 2 minutes and 1.512. Fastest of the race. But again, Salek absolutely flying. Nobody is stopping him today unless he stops himself, which we have seen many drivers do this season. Whilst leading, they have gone off and lost races because of it, or made their life a lot harder because of falling off the track. There's been some great drivers in this championship. It would have been interesting to see if some had stayed around, what the championship would have been like. So we've got Sarnek leading the race, going through spoons. But one last time round there. What's his lap time this lap? I suspect he's probably backed off a little bit, although he has got a gap of over 5 seconds now. Yes, he's half a second down on his best time through 130R. Digital is half a second up on his best time, so he's going quicker and quicker. But the damage has been done. The damage has been done. 2nd place will not be enough for the championship. Cuts the beam, 2 minutes 0.2, so 4/10 of a second of Salek. In fact, that may have been a couple of tenths difference between the two drivers. GT Racer 3rd, just bringing it home now. Another podium for GT Racer, being very consistent, deserves that 3rd place in the championship. We've got 4th for Rob on drums, closing the gap to GT Racer. Mika's just dropping back slightly, possibly a mistake on this lap, looking at the time. But 5th place to add to her collection. She's got lots of 5ths, and not necessarily because there's only been 5 races in the championship race either. Okay, no, not a mistake, just there was a mistake maybe on lap 12. The final laps are going out of the hairpin. Comes Salek. So Salek won at Circuit de la Sarre for 2nd at Monza. He's got a great average points per race tally. Will they be somebody to watch in Season 2? 5 races next season in Season 2. So 5 race championship, which is a lot shorter than this one, which was 12. This is the final round at Suzuka. And here we have, going through 130R for the last time. Into the chicane. Nice and easy. Through the last corner as well. This is Salek coming for the victory. Victory number 2 for them in the Sunday Night League Porsche Cup. Digital Blasphemy is going to finish in 2nd. Not enough for the championship though. That will be disappointing for them. 3rd place, GT Racer. Great 3rd place. 3rd place in the championship as well. And finally, the championship can be claimed. 4th place, Rob on drums. This should be enough. With the 3 points, 21 points for Rob on drums here. So plenty. Maintains the victory. Well done, Rob on drums. Consistent throughout the championship and the championship win. And then we have 5th place for Mika. Just coming around the final corner. Well done, Mika. Great consistency this season. And there you have it. Oish Oish did not finish. So victory for Sarlek. Well done, Sarlek. Fastest lap. And coming from second on the grid, or penultimate on the grid, to win the race. Let's have a look then at the race results. So you have Sarlek is our winner. Second is Digital Blasphemy. Third is GT Racer. Fourth, Rob on drums, and that will confirm his championship win. Congratulations, Rob on drums. Fifth is then Mika. And the fastest lap was set by Sarlek on lap 9 of a 1 minute 59.851. Well done, everybody. As I say, the Sunday Night League will be back with the Porsche Cup next season. 5 rounds. Need 10 drivers for the championship, so as it stands it is going ahead, but if it doesn't, we need your help. Join the championship. Find us on Discord or comment below and we can send you the link to our Discord channel. Okay, well done again to Rob on drums for the championship win, Digital Blasphemy in second place, and GT Racer in third. And well done, Sarlek, for winning this race. Now, the Formula X at Suzuka will be broadcast tomorrow night, Monday night, due to issues with the game. So we'll hope to see you then. Thank you for supporting the series. Thank you for supporting us at Sunday Night League. We've enjoyed having you here. And from me, it is good night.